The downside to marrying a straight man is sometimes they make you do straight man activities. So instead of soaking up the sun enjoying my mortgage with a glass of Pinot Gris in my hand, hubby cleaned out the work ute and decided to take us all to field days, which is basically a massive agricultural event that showcases things we can't afford and don't need. So just like a strip club with a no touching policy, we're there to watch and enjoy but won't be taking anything home with us. Now even though hubby and I are both city kids, we actually grew up quite differently. So while his dad taught him how to fix cars and install drywall, I learned how to jump out of cars and break drywall, and somehow the universe still put us together. So sometimes I count my lucky stars that I was coupled up with the world's most patient man and only have to worry about him checking out the latest ute, even though there's nothing wrong with his one at home. Now I'm not the most religious person, but sometimes I see signs. And just like that, all the complaining I planned on doing just went out the window. Now if you wanted to poison me, all you'd have to do is hand me a sample, because all my survival instincts went out the window and I wasn't questioning anything. And a special thank you to this vodka company who lured me into their safe space and gave me a bottle for the road. Then for the rest of the afternoon, I was weirdly agreeable to all my husband's DIY suggestions. Like, yeah, we should get a brand new fireplace, an outdoor spa and a walk-in sauna. But then the drinks wore off and I remembered we can't live a champagne life on a scaffolder's wage, or whatever the saying is. At this point, I can't tell if it was me or the kids getting on his nerve, and since he can't smack either of us, he bought us food instead. Anyway, we roamed around for a few more hours, looked at utes, trucks, and I got a lot of information about power tools I didn't ask for. And then when our youngest started wanting things out of our price range, it was time to take a picture and send it to grandma, then head on home. And honestly, that was actually a really fun day. The kids really enjoyed themselves, hubby got a lot of inspiration, and I left with a bottle of vodka, so it's a win-win-win.